Hey guys, how you doing? This is for my night wishers out there. No, it's not a night wish song, sorry. But it is a single off of Marco's new album. It is My Father's Voice. Um, it is in Finnish. But I have pulled up the lyrics in English for me so that way I can actually follow along. Um I'm doing this because it's Father's Day. And let's just get it. I'm really excited. I'm going to be more excited when it actually comes out in English, but you know what? I don't care. I've been listening to Rammstein for years, and they've always done their music in German. Um, I mean, it helps that I do know German, but it doesn't matter to me. I think music transcends language, transcends anything. I mean, music is universal. It is the universal language. It touches all of us, and it doesn't matter what language people are speaking. It really doesn't. So let's just get it because I'm excited. Let's go.
Äänestunnen ja kuulen se kaikuu äärettömään. Meni rikki, mut muistan pidempään. Vaikka murtuu miehen mahti, tomu täyttää astiaan. Tänäkin yönä tiedän lepoon sinun mut laulavan. Isäni ääni, sillä laulan minäkin. Isäni ääni, laula poikani sinäkin. Isäni ääni, isiltä muinaisten. Isäni ääni, minä muistan sen. Ja tiedän vaikka portit taivaan eessäs pantaisi. Sut mieheks oikeuden täällä tunnettiin. Mun puolesta voit murtaa ovet nuo huvikses vain. Eihän hyvyyttäs voi kahlita kirjaimella lain. Isäni ääni, sillä laulan minäkin. Isäni ääni, laula poikani sinäkin. Isäni ääni, isiltä muinaisten. Isäni ääni, minä muistan sen. Vaikka väittivät lihaamme maaksi, se on tuhkaa tähtien, iäti vain palaen. Siihen sidottu elo ja veri, suonet täyttää laulaen, laulaen. Isäni ääni, sillä laulan minäkin. Isäni ääni, laula poikani sinäkin. Isäni ääni, isiltä muinaisten.
So it really is an achingly beautiful song, right? And I'm assuming from the lyrics that his father has passed away at this point. His father's passed. It's just the emotion that he puts into his lyrics, the emotion that he sings with is incredible. Oh, God, I'm at such a loss for words because it was just so beautiful, and there was so much melancholy, yet so much angst and desperation almost, and even a little bit of anger, I guess, that he was pushing through in that song. Those are the different emotions that you feel coming from him. Some towards whatever force there is out there that took his father. There's almost that I wasn't ready for you to go. Um, and what is this part about justice? Where is the justice and the law, and um, what is right and what isn't? Where is I don't understand where that part of the lyric comes into play about how he might be kept from going through heaven's gates, how he's a good man, yet something happened that might keep him from going through heaven's gates. But I think it's the chorus that really strikes home because even though it's being sung by a grown man, it's almost like a child pleading for his father. You almost get this sense. It's very sad. I mean, here I go. I mean, I was a single mom who raised two boys, right? And you always get the sense of, telling your children. You get to this point where you finally tell the absentee father, the one that's always making promises that he's going to come and never shows up. You know what? You're either in their life or you're not. You're either going to show up or you don't. But I'm not going to continue to tell them that you're going to come and have their heart broken weekend after weekend or whenever it is, month after month. So you either make the decision now if you're going to be a father or you're not going to be a father. Because as a mother, it is so heartbreaking to see your child or your children sit there in anticipation for a father to show up and then have them not show up. And you sit there and in a couple hours span of time, you see your child go from one emotion to the other emotion on the spectrum, from excitement and love and just the happiest they've ever been because they think their father's coming, all the way down to crushing disappointment and just the deepest part of sorrow and rejection and just disappointment. Hours later, he just never comes. And you kind of feel that. I mean, as a mother, but as a parent in general, you feel that especially those last two parts of the chorus, when he repeats the chorus at the end, those last two rounds of the chorus is that desperation. But it's also because of the words, he's like, I hear my father's voice. He's singing out to me. He's putting, like when he would put me to bed and stuff like that. So it's almost like you feel that emptiness, like his father used to be there. He hears his father's voice when he would put me to bed, when he would say, all of this. And it's like, my God, it's almost like it's transporting him back to a childhood or back to another time when his father was there and he would hear his father would say these things to him, but of course wouldn't say these things to him now. He's a grown man, but would say these things to him when he was a child. And now his father's not there anymore. So he still hears his father's voice, but of course his father isn't there anymore. So, I mean, it's just, and so you hear this kind of like crushing disappointment and sadness, but then you also hear this in those last two rounds of the chorus. You also hear anger, and anger at whatever it was or whomever it was that he blames for taking his father away. I know in a lot of cultures believe that your ancient ancestors actually watch out for you from beyond. And I don't know if that's from what I've learned from doing a lot of music from the Scandinavian region in those countries. Lore is extremely important, and I think that's where that line comes in is, with the ancients. I believe that you guys can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I believe that's where that line comes in is the ancients, basically your ancestors looking out for you. Or besides the fact that the song is just so beautiful and so powerful, and just the emotions that you feel coming out of him, and that kind of hit you in such a way that, I mean, I was almost in tears. It's also just a beautiful vocal from Marco. I mean, just beautiful, gorgeous vocal. And I mean, it's just a beautiful song. Absolutely beautiful song. I really, I can't say anything more about it. It's gorgeous. And I hope the rest of his album is going to be like this. I mean, of course, there's going to be fast songs as well, but I mean, the quality of this song, I hope the rest of the album is. I know some of you have heard the whole album. Okay. Again, to you fathers out there and you single moms who also play fathers, and all you uncles and coaches and mentors and anyone who has stepped in to that father role for those kids who need a father in their life. Yeah, this day's for you guys. You know who you are. So, happy Father's Day. Ciao.